This is someone who initially approached you in a very relaxed, almost non serious way. Like they don't show their full depth at first, is giving energy of someone who might test the waters, keep things a little surface level. Okay, maybe even act like they are not that invested upon you. Something about this situation, it doesn't start the way you think it does. Because what I'm picking up first is not love, not commitment, and not anything stable yet. This starts as something very light, very casual, almost like a hookup type of energy, but here is where it flips. See, because even though it starts like that, it doesn't stay there. Okay, so what they show you is like that they act like that they're not invested on you, but it's not the truth. Because underneath that casual front, there is something building quietly. Okay, now I'm seeing here the next energy. Okay, it has the energy of this. The mask is slipping. Yes. See, and I want you to really pay attention to this because this is someone who has been holding back, controlling their emotions, managing how they appear, but it's getting harder for them to keep that up. Like I'm hearing, like I can't pretend like this doesn't affect me anymore. So if at first they seem detached, chill, like unbothered, that energy is not going to last because there are real feelings they're starting to show through the cracks. Okay. So now this person, they carry a very strong presence, very structured, very disciplined. Okay, wow. It's like that this giving me this military type of energy, or someone who is very controlled in their life. They don't move randomly, they don't act impulsively all the time, but with you they're watching very closely and not in an obvious way. This is someone who observed from a distance, analyzes, studies. They notice things about you that you don't even realize people notice. And I do feel like while they're watching, their emotions are building slowly. Okay, because this is not loud love, this is not dramatic or chaotic. This is something that grows quietly until it becomes undeniable. And I'm also getting this person is planning something. Okay, they're planning. See, they're not just sitting there doing nothing, they're thinking ahead, strategizing. See, they have chosen you. They see you as God chosen for them. They're figuring out how to approach you properly because they don't want to come in the wrong way, and I do feel like they're preparing to take action. Okay, but now here is the thing that their feelings, they're already there. It's not just fully expressed yet, but internally it's intense. And I do feel like there's a lot of emotion they're holding in, which is why they sometimes might feel like that something is there but it's not being said. Okay, because it's true. Now I'm also picking up someone very spiritual here. This connection is not random. There is a sense of being chosen by you, chosen by them, chosen by the universe here, guided, protected. Okay, see, they're planning moves. They're not just sitting idly here. This person has already seen you as someone with whom they want to spend their whole life with. However, however this situation started, it doesn't matter anymore because what I am seeing here is that this relationship, this connection is now something that has turned into something totally different, not remain the way it started. This is something that was meant to cross your path. And I do feel like for a lot of you, this is happening during a period of change, like I'm seeing safe transitions, things moving in your life, and this person comes in during that shift. There's also jealousy here. Okay. Yes. Jealousy. See, there is jealousy here. And I want you to explain this carefully. This is not chaotic jealous, not someone who wants to just ruin everything in your life, not that type of okay. This is quite an internal. Like they notice when other people are around you. They notice attention to you, on you, and they don't like it, but they don't always show it. Now, the next thing I'm getting, this person is actually very loyal, very genuinely caring, specifically for you, especially for you. They're very caring, very loyal. Like when they care genuinely. They are not fake about it, they are not inconsistent about it, but it takes time for them to show that side because at first they came off more guarded. But once they opened up, that's when you see their real nature. Even if this person is not showing you something like this now, it's not going to be remaining that way for long. This person has a protective side to them as well. Okay, like when they fall for somebody, someone, their protective instincts become very much heightened. See, and I do feel like that this person has real intentions towards you, even if they didn't show it in the beginning. Now we have got this 555 here. Okay, what this number, why this number has came up for you? This is this energy coming through. This is change, major change. So what start off as something casual, something simple, something that was not much of a serious type of at the beginning, something light is not staying that way, is transforming. Now, moving into the next layer of energy, this person is deeply connected to you on a level that they don't fully understand, right? So, like I'm seeing dreams, thoughts, moments when they're thinking about you, even when this shouldn't be. And I do feel like they replay things, moments, conversations, and they get pulled back into your energy again and again. There could also be people around them, like their social circle or work environment, where they don't openly talk about this, but internally, they're very invested. So now I'm also picking up that this person feels like you have them hooked. Okay, see, I see that this person is someone who might be coming from a business background, like they own a business. They might be someone who has this, you can say, entrepreneur energy here. Okay, and might be someone who has just gotten into this business circle lately. And see, this person carries the energy of obsession, but not in something that would cause you any trouble. Like that, they doesn't like to part ways with you. They will not like to just stay apart from you or saying goodbye to you, even for the day or the time being. It will be getting hard for them. It will be hard for them, and they will tell themselves again and again, okay, like holding onto your hand and not leaving it, okay. And when you will see, tell them that leave my hand, I have to go now, we will meet soon, we will you will know, we will meet again, okay, on this day or tomorrow, whatever. So they will hold on to you and they will tell themselves again and again that don't be possessive, don't be obsessive, don't be obsessive, okay. And this type of person who will quietly have all these emotions inside of them, but they are someone who is not going to be showing you all that. See, they doesn't want to come off as a jealous or obsessive or possessive type of person. They want to stay in control of their emotions for you. Okay? They don't want to make you feel like that you are dating someone or you are being with someone who doesn't even know the boundaries. See, like I said, that this person comes from a firm foundation, like from a influential family, or someone who has always been in disciplined, okay, or maintained a disciplined life. So this person is someone who has been always in control of their emotions, whether it is good or bad, whether it is their happiness, whether it is their sadness or whatever. So it means that this person will also have trouble in showing you their caring side, their loving and kind side to you at first. Okay, and this person might have come off like that for you in the beginning as well. They doesn't care much, like they doesn't care much. They doesn't even bother to explain you things. Okay, that all that just started with just this hookup energy, as it is all that, nothing more, nothing less. But see, they didn't plan to feel this way. Okay, and now they do, and they can't just walk away from it. And there is this awareness of a connection that goes beyond logic, something that feels deeper, almost like a soul level pull. And I do feel like they want your attention, your affection, your approval. All these energies are telling me that this is not just a simple energy. Okay, you too have something that's going on that is much more powerful. Okay, yes, much more powerful for both of you to deny. They want you, but not in a needy way. They don't want you to just come off as a needy person who will just cling to you or something like that and make you feel like that desperate type of energy. No, they're a mature person. They're someone who has gone through a lot in their life. They want to. have your affection or approval in a way where they value how you see them, because your opinion matters to them more than they would admit. Now, when I bring everything together, I see this connection starts off light, okay, almost misleading. But underneath that, there is depth, there is a intention, there is something real forming. And this person, they are moving from observation to action slowly, pure but surely. So if things feel quiet right now, if it feels like nothing is happening, just know that this is not stagnant, this is building. And is about to shift into something more visible, and yet that's what is happening right now. If you have ever felt that where this connection is going, then let me tell you, the energy that is coming through is that you are being guided towards the right path. Yes, not subtly, not vaguely, very directly. There is a strong indication that you are being shown signs, repeating patterns, numbers, intuitive nudges, and it's all pointing you towards a specific path. And I do feel like a lot of you have already been noticing this, you just didn't fully trust it yet. But this is confirmation you are not off track, you are exactly where you need to be, even if it doesn't fully make sense yet. Okay, so alongside that guidance, there is something else happening around you, and I'm going to be very clear here. There is this, and this person in your environment. They're watching you with a different intention. See, this is not the okay, maybe the main person, or maybe this very person. This is someone on your side. And I do feel like that this energy carries a bit of comparison, a bit of quiet tension, not necessarily about open conflict, but definitely someone who notices you, sort of, studies you. This person is someone who is having this ulterior motives here. This person is watching you might be from the sidelines. Yeah. And I want you to be aware of that not fearful, just aware that because your energy right now is drawing attention, a lot of attention, good, bad, equally both, from multiple directions. Now coming back to your main person, this is where things get intense. Okay, see, because I'm picking up that this person thinks about you in ways that go beyond what they saw. Definitely, they have moments where they drift into thoughts about you, scenarios, interactions, closeness that crosses each and every boundary. Okay, your physical interaction, that does not seem like that they have just only this subtle imaginations or images of you in their mind. It's like going beyond that, touching every edge of you. Okay, yes, having devouring you like someone who has been hungry for such a long time. That type of very real, very private, and it's internal. And I do feel like these thoughts come out at unexpected times, when they're alone, when they're relaxed, when the guard is down. That's when you show up the strongest in their mind. Maybe when they are just gymming or they on the gym, okay, doing some workout, or they might be attending a meeting. They may be surrounded with multiple people, okay, at random moments, and it's becoming like a harassment for them, because whenever these thoughts come to them, it comes so strongly that it get very much of it, it produces a different type of difficulty for them to concentrate at the time for of what they're doing. They have a strong personality, or maybe you do have a strong personality here, okay? And I see here that both of you carries this strong personality energy, and both of you are strongly going to be drawn to one another. Because of this strong personality, maybe the first thing you got attracted to one another. This is what just made you see each other, okay? And when you compared each other, you found so much comparison, yes, compatibility with one another. And see, this is not someone who bans easily, neither do you. And maybe both of you doesn't follow rules, not someone who gets influenced quickly. So it means that apart from you, this person is someone who always being in control, like is confirmed in your earlier messages, used to being respected, used to being seen as someone who knows what they're doing. But with you, something shift. Yes, because your boldness, your confidence, oh my no, my, this is something that's just completely left them speechless. The, the way you carry yourself without hesitation, that's what caught them. Yeah, that's what made them stop and actually pay attention to you, because you don't shrink, you don't adjust yourself to fit into spaces. You show up as you are, and that's what hooked them. Okay, so I'm picking up that energy that this person could be someone who is visible in some way. Either they have influence, status, okay, like I said before, they might be someone who has a name to it, okay, and I see here that their personality is something that attracts a lot of people towards them as well. They have recognition, they might be popular, okay, or they carry themselves like someone who does or who have this all. And I do feel like they're used to people coming towards them, used to attention, used to admiration. But with you, it's different because now they're the one wanting something. And I do feel like they want your attention, your validation, your approval, your affection, your love, everything. Not in a weak way, but in a way where your opinion actually matters to them. Like if you acknowledge them, if you respond to them, if you show interest, that holds weight because you are not easy to impress, and they know that. So when I bring all this together, all these messages earlier and now, this is what's really happening, what you were not able to see. Let me be clear, you are being guided towards someone significant who holds the same energy as yours. At the same time, your energy is drawing attention from both admiration and quiet observation, both good and bad equally. Okay, and this person, they're not just casually interested, they're mentally invested, emotionally integrated, and quietly affected by you in ways they haven't fully expressed yet. So trust that what you're feeling, trust what you are noticing, because there is more happening here than what's visible on the surface. And yeah, your energy is something that's becoming much more immersive right now, as if that people just get gravitated towards you. You have this gravitational pull in your body, in the way you are carrying yourself, the way you're expressing yourself, the way you are doing things boldly, unapologetically. Okay, see, all this is actually about alignment. This is about timing. This is about you stepping into a version of yourself that naturally draws in attention, desire, and recognition without forcing anything. Because you are not chasing this, you're not creating this, you are attracting this, attracting to yourself. And the more you trust yourself, the more you stay grounded in who you are, the clearer everything around you becomes. Because what's meant for you in this situation is not going to miss you, it's not going to get confused, it's not going to pass you by either. It's already finding its way towards you. So don't doubt what you were sensing. Don't question your intuition. Don't shrink yourself to make something easier or anything easier. Because the right energy, the right person, the right situation will meet you exactly as you are. Alright, I'm gonna leave it here. Take what resonates, leave what does not, and trust that whatever is unfolding right now is leading you somewhere you're meant to be. I will see you in the next one. Till then, take care and bye bye.